All right, good afternoon, everybody. Just real quick, do we have the notice? Do we don't?
No, it wasn't in the folder, I apologize.
No?
Nope, you haven't memorized that yet?
No, I have not. The 5 paragraphs.
I apologize, it was not in the folder for the documents.
All right, I'll call the order of the City of Gardner License Commission on September 17th at 4:30. We'll jump onto the agenda right off the bat here. Current present members we have are Nancy Bender, Kenneth Arsenal, and myself, Michael Fitzsimmons, chairperson. And also Gardner Police Department representative. Lieutenant, correct?
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant John Cisnowski, if I said that correctly. Cisnowski. Okay, we'll call to the order, and then let's get the opening minutes for August 13th, 2024. These are our regular meeting minutes, and looking for approval and review.
I've reviewed these minutes at length and make a motion that we accept them as written.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. The meeting minutes from August 13th are approved. Next on the agenda, we have Sanctuary Medicinals. They're looking for a one-day license request for a Halloween event. This is to be held on October 26, 2024. And can I just say you come forward, state your name for the record?
Hello, my name is Kira Duque.
Oh, you can come up, okay.
Word.
No,
A little more informal than that.
yeah.
It's a small room.
Yeah, have a seat.
Okay, sit. Okay, great. Kira Duque. I represent Sanctuary Medicinals.
All right, and you're coming to us for a one-day license.
Correct.
Okay. And the event is a Halloween event to take place on October 26th from 12 to 7 p.m.
The entirety of the event would be 12 to 7, but the liquor license would actually be for 1 to 7.
1 to 7.
Are you having food there?
Yep, so we collaborate with Uncle Joey's Cannolis, who we've used previously in the past. He always gets the permits with you guys, and then we're also going to be having Samore's food truck present as well. He's local to Westminster, so he'll be able to get the necessary permits for you guys as well.
So is that 2 food trucks? Are they both food trucks?
What? Yep, both food trucks.
Okay.
Have you received those requests?
I think we have Uncle Joey's. I'm not sure if we've received Samara's yet. I'm no longer the food inspector, so I don't review those.
Okay.
Probably not, because we just finalized that.
Let's see.
You're expecting approximately 400 people to attend?
Throughout the day, not all at once. I'd say that's our average customer volume, so that's what I would.
So on a Saturday, even if you didn't have an event like this, that's kind of your traffic?
We would probably see around 200 to 250 people on a regular event, so I'm projecting around 400 people to attend.
It's a Halloween party, is that the theme?
It's a Halloween celebration.
Okay, is it costumes? Is there masks?
No masks. The only people that will be wearing costumes are, our team members. They have a specific theme that they're going to be dressing up as that day, and then we also have a performer who is going through the fire department. She'll be in a costume as well.
And I see...
We do not allow people to wear face coverings in our store or on our property.
We did receive a letter from Hassan Javier. I'm assuming he's the building owner?
Yes.
That this is okay to have this
Yep.
on his property? Was there any notice to the abutters as well?
No.
So Anthony's Liquors, Friendly's.
We have discussed with Friendly's, yes, because we will be utilizing their lot for off-site parking during the event. During 1 to 7, we do not plan to have traffic going in and out of our lot. We have a few different things going on that day, so we want it to be clear.
But Anthony's Liquors wasn't notified?
Anthony's Liquors has not been notified.
Will your business be open for normal business
Correct.
during this?
Yes.
So there'll be no samples, free samples or anything?
Absolutely not. Yeah, we do not give free samples of cannabis. We are also a co-located facility, so we do do medical sales as well, and there will be no consumption of our products on site either. We do have a pretty large security team on site in general, so they'll be monitoring the lot. There'll be double staff for security, and my intention was to also request a detail officer for the event.
Are we comfortable with one detail
No,
officer?
at least two.
At least two.
With this being an alcohol event, we need, by policy, we have two anyways. I still have concerns that if you're parking in the lot, it's gonna be traffic in the nightmare right there.
Yeah.
And, next door is.
How are you gonna stop people from coming into the?
Into the lot, we're gonna have our well, that's where I would probably utilize the detail, if not one of mine, is to have them in the entrance areas of the lot to prevent people and reroute them to our Friendly's parking lot. Not our lot, but Friendly's parking lot, for the duration of the event from.
Okay, so no one will be parked down here?
No one will be parked down there because we have other things going on. So we have live music happening at the back end of our lot, directly behind our building. We'll have the food trucks in the front of our lot to either side.
Area?
Yep. And then we'll have some other vendors that will be set up in various locations within the lot. But the main area for the alcohol being served will be within the box that I denoted on the page.
Okay, so the alcohol will be served in that rectangular area.
Correct.
Nowhere else, not going to be carrying it around anywhere else or anything?
So my thought was to cut the alcohol off so it's only allowed from the beginning of the my building to the back side of my building.
You're gonna need the area roped off where the alcohol's gonna be consumed.
We need to see that.
Yeah.
We need to see what
Okay.
exactly what you're talking about.
The whole area needs to be roped off for.
So my original intent was to have this be a beer garden area with seating for people to sit and consume their alcohol. If we need to keep it to this for the approval, then I can absolutely just keep the consumption of the alcohol within this area.
We're not telling you that's what you have to do. We're just telling you that
For this.
whatever area you're looking at utilizing and allowing them, wanting them
Yeah.
to consume alcohol, we need to see where it's
Okay.
going to be roped up. It has to be very specific. The police officers on site also have to know exactly what was approved and what wasn't.
Okay.
Right, so there's no wandering around. So what we would need is an updated drawing of where exactly the alcohol would be.
Okay.
And then also staff monitoring.
Yep.
Do you intend to have bracelets for people over 21 or people drinking?
Correct. So we will be working with Moon Hill Brewing. So to be in our store as a recreational customer, you have to be over the age of 21. So we have a vigorous, process of confirming people's age through an ID scanner that also detects fake IDs. Moon Hill Brewing will also be the ones to give the bracelets for anybody that comes into the designated area to consume alcohol.
Okay, so we will have people underage on site on the property as well?
No. Unless that they're a medical card holder, they can be 18 to be a medical card holder. In that case, they're only able to come into our store to make a purchase, and then they have to leave. So our store, no matter what, is an 18 plus because we are co-located.
Right, they just wouldn't be able to drink.
Correct. And
That's the reason why the wristbands would be ideal, because we don't want to be serving kids.
Absolutely, we're not.
Not kids, but adults who are under 21.
Correct.
I know where you're located. My question, I guess, is, have you, anybody notified the abutters behind you where the music's gonna be playing and such, to let them know ahead of time that there's gonna be a function?
There is a complex far away from our but we don't have any abutters directly behind us. You would have to go through like a swamp and woods area to meet our abutters on that side. It's pretty residential in this, not
It is,
residential,
yes.
it's just commercial.
And Friendlies was notified, but not Anthony, so that's my concern. My concern is that all the butters need to be notified.
Okay,
Looking at the calendar, and looking at the date of your event, we do have another meeting on October 8th.
yeah, that's what I kind of.
So I'm glad you got this in a little early,
Yeah,
because this will allow you to be able to do an abutters notice. Granted, if it's just to them too, or even the residents that are behind you, just in case.
just
Yeah.
that,
It's something that we do, it's mandatory, especially if, like when we do Oktoberfest and things like that. They notify everybody around, so they know what's going on. So if you can add that to an action item, to do that, I recommend you do that. And then the detail, you suggested 2, not 1, so that's an expense as well. And then, Nancy, do you have any questions at all, or?
No, all of the concerns I was thinking of were the ones that you brought up.
Okay. So what I would do, what I recommend is, just, we can get a better updated drawing, exactly, the roped off area that you'd like
Okay,
in the area for drinking. Notify, are you the decision maker, or is there somebody else that's a decision maker on this?
I'm the decision.
You're the
maker.
decision maker representative. So the 2 Gardner police officers for detail, and then the abutters notice. So the abutters notice is something that has to be sent. It's at the business's expense.
Right.
And we put it in paper too, I believe, right, as well?
Depends,
Or
there's
the
an
abutters
advertisement or an abutters notice, there's 2 different ones.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what perimeter you want, but I can send the instructions for the abutters notice.
Yeah, I would do the 2 businesses, and then, like, I'm not familiar with right behind the,
There's a decent chunk of woods between.
there is.
It's a
Okay.
big berm too, that kind of.
Okay. I mean, if you're okay with,
I think the biggest one is notify Anthony's,
right,
because the parking, if you have people in that without parking, you're gonna have major headaches.
Yeah.
When you advertise it, we'll make sure it's crystal clear, parking is on site or Friendlies.
yeah, put signage there along with, this is,
Oh, absolutely.
no parking here today, or,
Yes.
and
yeah, and
signage is big. Your staff, maybe, an officer maybe, but to make sure they get directed in appropriate areas.
Yeah, and Saturday is gonna be a busy day in that area as well, especially with Jim's business as well.
Mhm.
What's going on there?
Alcohol sales.
Alcohol sales, yeah. And just the busyness of that road, I mean, that's just a busy intersection in general.
That's a terrible
Yeah, so
place
it's,
to get in and out of.
so having the 2 details, the drawings, the abutters notice, if you can put that together, yeah, the signage.
Would you like me to resubmit a new?
I would resubmit a new drawing, you don't have to resubmit a whole new
Okay, I'll send it
license.
to you.
You just email it directly to me, I'll kind of go over the requirements they just
Yeah, and
listed,
if
send
you
you a
don't-
quick email, you can reply back.
If you don't mind just spelling it out, I'm guessing you can give a larger picture of this with your
Yeah, this is the first,
First draft.
First
So-
draft.
So, I mean, like what's behind here with the band setting up, how the band's setting up. Yeah, you know what I mean, just so it kind of shows the area
Yep.
and where you want to rope off to be
Are you having
utilized.
a large band or?
I believe it's just a singer, guitarist, and a drummer, but they're gonna be done by 6 o'clock, so they start at 3 and they'll be wrapped up by 6:30.
Do you know who they are?
Last call.
Oh, good.
They're like a country rock and roll band. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but they are from the area.
So they're 3 to 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just want to bring something fun to this side of town. There's been a lot of excitement at the other plaza, so,
That's not bad. It's a good thing.
yeah.
Do you guys have any other questions or comments? I mean, we can, what I will do is I'll put it on the agenda for the next meeting. And then we can just do the formal
Just
review and
finalize.
do all the finalization then. That will probably be much easier that way. If there's any questions, that allows Jim to attend if he has anything to say or respond.
How much notice would you like me to put in for the detail? I know you guys that might be
You
busy.
can just call right away, and Lieutenant Arsenal does the scheduling for that, and I'll let him know anyways.
Okay, sounds lovely.
Okay?
That way he has contact info for Bill.
All right. Any other questions you guys have?
No.
Any questions for us? Anything else? Or?
No, this is excellent. Thank you guys so much.
All right, perfect.
Appreciate it.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Second Tuesday of October.
So it's actually, it'll be the October 8th at
Perfect.
4:30.
Perfect. I'll get this to you ASAP.
We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Can I keep this, Angel?
Yeah.
Have a great evening.
Thank you. You too. Alright, so next on the agenda is Price Chopper requests for change of manager. Are they live?
Do I have Jean and, I'm sorry, Mr. Tatum available?
Yes, I'm here to hear.
Okay, go ahead, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the commission. My name is Gene Richard. I'm the attorney for the applicant Price Chopper Operating Company of Massachusetts, Inc., DBA Price Chopper. And as you heard, Sean Tatum, the proposed on-premises manager, is also online. And first, thank you for allowing us to attend the hearing remotely. Saves a lot of time and effort, and I certainly appreciate it. So briefly, Mr. Tatum meets all the statutory requirements, the base load. He's a U.S. citizen. He's a Massachusetts resident. He's of age, above 21. No felonies, nothing like that. He has been, Mr. Tatum has been employed by Price Chopper for 18 years at supermarkets in various locations in Massachusetts. Starting as a part-timer 18 years ago, he's worked his way up through the various levels as a department head, assistant store manager, and eventually store manager, where he has been a general manager for 3 years with Price Chopper. Several of the stores that he's worked in over the years sold alcohol, so he has experience in the particular sale of alcohol. And none of those licensed stores that Mr. Tatum has worked in that are licensed to sell alcohol have been subject to any disciplinary issues involving alcohol sales. Accordingly, Mr. Tatum meets the statutory requirements, and he's also very familiar with the rules and regulations pertaining to the sale and service of alcoholic beverages, and knowledgeable as well with all phases of supermarket operations and management, to include those liquor sales. So pending any questions, we request your approval of Mr. Tatum as the on-premises manager.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm just going to open it up real quickly if there's any questions, comments, concerns. No? Anybody? No? I don't think there's any, we don't have any questions, comments, or concerns, so I'll take a motion to hear the approval of the change of manager.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion carries. The change of manager is approved by the local commission. You guys have any other questions or comments you'd like to forward to us?
Not from us or from the applicant side, other than thank you to the board.
Okay.
Thank you.
Jean, I'm going to disconnect your call now. Thank you very much for attending.
Yes, thank you.
Great. Thank you, Gene. All right.
Old business.
Old business. Anything going on that's old that we need to review? No? And so anything, and any new business, anything coming up? Anything that's,
I just have a couple of general announcements. So Ashley Mativia did resign as a licensed commission clerk effective 8/23/24. A new clerk has been offered the position and will be beginning on September 30th of 24.
okay, and somebody currently already here, or?
Nope, somebody new to the city of Gardner. She's a Gardner resident, but she's not worked for the municipality before. I hesitate to announce her name before she's completed her enrollment with the city.
That's fine, yeah.
Renewal packets were received by the ABCC and will be going out in mid to late October, and I'll be working with the new person to hopefully
Expedite.
help facilitate that. It's been a few years, so
Perfect.
that's
Sounds
all I
good.
got.
You heard something, we're gonna be putting in the paper for compliance checks for the fall.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be posting it soon, and then we're planning to maybe, this fall to get that up sometime between now and the first year.
Okay, great. Sounds good. Perfect. All right,
I'll talk to that when he does that.
Make a motion, we adjourn?
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Meeting is adjourned at